Hey guys, my name is Drake Elkins, and here's a couple reasons why we want to be an ARC church and why we should be an ARC church. So we are planting City Church Boulder in Boulder, Colorado, and we are so excited of what God is doing in our city. City Church exists to authentically love our neighbors, our city, and the world so that anyone can find life in Jesus. So we want to be a church in the city, for the city, with a tangible expression of the love of God through our hands and feet. And so we want to be aggressive in loving and engaging our city. A couple of ways that we think we line up with ARC is, first of all, through generosity. One of our core values is to lead the way in generosity. We believe that all that we have is for the glory of God and the good of others. And so this means that we're leveraging everything that we have, not only to benefit our city and the world, but also to bring God glory. Like serving our school district, cleaning up parks, volunteering with Parks and Recreation. One of the big opportunities we have right now is volunteering with a nonprofit called Attention Homes that deals with at-risk youth in Boulder County, which is a really, really big problem that we have the opportunity to be a part of. And so a couple of our core values that we believe lines up with this concept of being a life-giving church is first of all servant leadership, and that is simply a culture of empowerment that says it's not about what I can get you to do for me, it's about what I can empower you to do for others. And so we're all about leveraging strengths and gifts and the uniqueness and dreams of each individual for the glory of God and the good of others. Another core value is authentic community. We have a desire to empower people to live real life with real people in real ways. And our prayer is that when we get them together in community around biblical authority and that they serve together, that God begins to knit hearts together in ways that only He can, something we call providential relationships, and that even these opportunities and relationships would move outside of a scheduled meeting time, and relationships would develop at deeper levels and deeper discipleship levels where they follow Jesus together. Another value of ours is simplicity, and that is simply saying that we have the permission to say no to good things so that we can bring our best to the things that matter most. We know that people only have so many time slots to give. We want them to value their families. We want them to be involved in their workplaces. We believe the Christian life is to be lived out in every sphere of influence that God gives us. And so we want to leverage simplicity, which says that we're going to be sold out to the mission, and we are going to hold on to our model, our strategy, and some of those pieces very loosely, because the mission is what matters most. And so we're not going to let the tail wag the dog. Another core value of ours that we believe brings this life-giving idea to our church is this idea of innovation, or leveraging innovation for transformation. And so much like Paul's heart in 1 Corinthians 9, that he says, I become all things to all men, that by all means I might save some. That's our heart. We are the church. Jesus has called us to the world, and we're willing to do whatever it takes to see people far from God to come to life in Jesus. One of the ways that we believe we are lining up with being an ARC church is our desire to promote honor and to be a kingdom-focused church and not just a church-focused church. We want to be a church that's about multiplication and not just addition. And so it's not just about adding people to our room, but about multiplying ourselves and the kingdom of God in our city and around the world. And so as long as someone's preaching Jesus, then we're behind them. We believe that we can do more together than we can on an individual basis. And so it's not about turf wars or competition. We are not keepers of the aquarium. We are fishers of men. Lastly, as far as being a teachable leader, but our desire is to learn. In fact, the only reason that we are signing up for ARC training is because our coaches recommended that we lean in and learn from you guys. So thanks, guys, for your time.